Just off Lakeshore Drive, nestled next to Lake Michigan, that's where you find historic Soldier Field in the great city of Chicago, Illinois. Alongside my partner, Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn. Happy to be with you. And CD, as we get this thing going, give the folks at home something to keep their eye on.
The running game for both teams, because I think this is going to be an old-fashioned, old-school type of a game. Physical, who wins up front, who runs the ball the best and controls the clock, they will come out the victor.
The ball on the tee, we're set for football. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. Out of the end zone comes Johnson. Powering his way forward. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. On the ground, this is Devon Achane. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10. Again, it's Achane. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. Now Allen. Looking deep downfield. That's caught inside the 20. And they're going to have this in a great spot way down in Baltimore territory. A real field flipper there, as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Allen. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Quarterbacking 101. Never force the ball into double coverage, especially not this close to the goal line. The windows are so tight, you just don't want to force it in there because it could be tipped up and picked off.
In motion right here comes Johnson. Out of the gun, here's again to Achane. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. 3rd down and 13. Throwing now is Allen. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. A 20-yard touchdown. And the Bears get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. And his kick is good, but flags come in. Looks like we're going to get a roughing call here on the follow-through. So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now it's McNabb. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one goes for 24 yards. McNabb. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Peterson. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. The Raven passing game getting in sync, another first down.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Oh, a design run for their wideout. And power running here down to the 6-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. A play fake. Now McNabb. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Tucker Kraft from 6 yards away. And the Ravens respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Out of the end zone comes Johnson. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time out, Charles. Remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
Here's 2nd and 3. Achane here. They stay on the ground. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. That burst good for 20 and a first down.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
That's caught left side by Neighbors. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Malik Neighbors, 55 yards. And the Bears have taken the lead. Aubrey good with a PAT. And that makes the score 14-7. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. From the gun, here's McNabb. Throw left side complete. That's Peterson. And a big gain that time. He's out of bounds on what will be the final play of this first quarter. Raven football here as we begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. To throw, McNabb. The 20. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. The 26 big yards on that one. It's another first down.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
Now McNabb. And a quick throw here, that's complete. He's down inside the 10 to the 8. And it comes on a gain of 8. Ball on the 8, 2nd and 2. They go play action. It's McNabb. They'll roll him out right. And he's got it. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Tucker Kraft, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Ravens are an extra point away now from tying this ball game.
This is why a lot of play callers love play action in this spot. You just want to freeze the linebackers just for a second. Then you got a chance to get a quick pass into your tight end right behind them for a touchdown.
Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, kind of a costly one, as he won't make it back to the 20. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Play action is supposed to be used to slow down pressure, slow down blitzes. In this case, though, if it takes a little too long to develop, you got people right in your face.
And lucky just to get rid of the ball with the arm going forward. Could have been a fumble. Allen now looks to throw. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on third down, forcing the errant pass. Fourth down coming up. They do go for it. Here's Allen. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Fourth down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. Now Allen again. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense that's certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front, the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up third down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. From midfield, here's Allen. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. Calvin Johnson, 50 yards. And the Bears have broken the tie. Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey. And the lead is now 21-14. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Well, now they'll try the end around. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Here's 2nd and 10. McNabb to throw. Rolling to his right. And that's complete to Gates. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. The Raven passing game getting in sync. Another 1st down.
Man coverage on the left side, so I really like the design of this play because they opened up the field and brought their tight end the other way on a crossing route. That's a lot of ground to cover if you're a defender. I've been there before, unable to stay with his man.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. A great effort there as the first half is winding down. And the Ravens have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. They'll try and throw for it. And he will get into the end zone as they will indeed claim a 1-point lead. He hits the big target for the 2-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how.
And that's caught inside the 35. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. How about a 39-yard pickup? They'll take it. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Here's Allen to throw it. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. A great play there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bears have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half.
The Bears will line up for the 2-point conversion.
A final shot before half for Allen. He's got it at the 2. But he is not going to make it into the end zone. They stop him short, so they'll add only 6 as we come up on halftime. So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to...
And now off to the races, down the right side. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. A big play there with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Ravens come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. They'll look to throw. And he's going to go down. Can't get rid of it, so a sack on the two-point try. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, kind of a costly one, as he won't make it back to the 20. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. On play action, Allen. He'll buy some time right. He'll dump this off to Achane. Short completion, just 4 yards, and that's going to bring up second down.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch, I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
And he can muster only a couple here to the 24. The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on third. Allen going to throw. That one taken in by Neighbors. And he won't get close. Only a yard, 4th and 3. Allen will look to throw for it on 4th. That is caught. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Defensively, a bit of a collapse, allowing the 4th down play to result in 23 yards. To the air, Allen. He's going to air one out. Man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Here's Allen. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield in man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
Escaping the pressure right. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. Did he get the feed down? Yes! Touchdown! Malik Neighbors, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bears have retaken a 3rd quarter lead. So Allen breaks the huddle, and his guys will go for 2 here. Allen will try to throw for it. It's caught at the 1. And he will find the end zone here, and the lead moves up to 7. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They'll start the drive here with an end around. And now a fumble. The ball's out. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Second and short now following the fumble.
Here we go. Start.
Here's McNabb. Sliding out of the pocket. And the comeback may stall out. It's intercepted. It's Devin Lloyd with a pick. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
So after the INT, it's Allen. He's going to wind up and air it out. And that's going to be incomplete.
Just because you got the lead in the fourth, it doesn't mean you have to play it safe. I like the aggressive play call there to push it downfield. That time, it didn't work out.
Monday. Look out.
From the gun, it's Allen. Past the 20. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. 33 yards that time.
That's good for a Bears first down. First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Look out.
Allen. Flushed out right. He throws it on the move but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
I think he's as fine with that incompletion as a quarterback can be, in all honesty. He avoided his first sack of the game, and he did have a chance of connecting for yardage, just unable to on that throw.
And did he get the feet down? Yes, touchdown. David Njoku, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Bears have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this fourth quarter. So Allen breaks the huddle, and his guys will go for 2 here.
Will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
First and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
They'll come up first and 10 here.
Get it.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Man open left side. It's his running back with it. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets all the way down inside the 20-yard line.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because it...
And he is going to be taken down. They got him. As that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning.
Let's go.
Now it's McNabb. Looking right sideline, that's complete. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. A great effort there. 33 yards. And the Ravens have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth.
Come on.
He'll look to throw. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here. Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere. Seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
And the Bears hands team able to pounce on it and get the football. And he's going to be knocked down hard at the end of that one. Back to throw. Allen. Flush to his right. Well, there you go. Save your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the fourth quarter, picking up the first.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time, and that's what he did, although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way. But
that is intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. Their passing game has been spectacular this afternoon. Finally, a win for the defense.
You think maybe there was an adjustment there. Finally gained a measure of, I don't even know if you call it revenge, but got a play done against him, and that's been difficult for them all game long.
Ready.
This is 1st and 10.
Go.
Back to throw. To the right side, complete to Taylor. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the fourth. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
They'll try a little trickery here on the end around. And yes, he's into the end zone. So they get the late score they needed. And now the extra point can tie this thing up in the final minute.
And while it appears the heavy lifting was accomplished by scoring the touchdown, they're still down one. That extra point is not a gimme.
Now the try here for the point after. And we are tied here in the fourth quarter.
That ties the game.
This one, all we could have asked for. All tied, final minute as it kicks away here. Out of the end zone comes Johnson. And the decision to bring it out, kind of a costly one, as he won't make it back to the 20. Here's 1st and 10. To throw is Allen. Here's Achane to start the drive. Up to the 20.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the play, as we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. Two timeouts still in their back pocket. It's 1st and 10. Now Allen. At 5 yards, not going to cut it here. That clock continues to run. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
At the 34-yard line.
Throwing, Allen. Eluding the pressure right. Now the Bears will use their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Here's 1st down. Allen. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. Oh, and that is incomplete. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and in the second quarter, he may very well run by him, but in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
Here's Allen. Here we go, this to avoid overtime. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Ahkello Witherspoon. There he goes, right side. And he will bring this back. It's a pick six and a Raven touchdown. Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout. But instead, they needed every single one of those in this close, high-scoring affair.
And, Brandon, I'm still on the edge of my seat after that one, because when you have that much scoring, and it still comes down to one possession game at the end, that's not something we see very often. And in this case, these offenses, they brought it. The defenses, they're going to need some work going forward.
So that'll do it from here for Charles Davis and the rest of our crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com/Madden. With that, we say so long from Soldier Field.